In this video, we're going to unbox the Google Pixel tablet as well as go over some of my first impressions. Let's do it! Hi everyone, this is Carrie on Accessibility and I talk about technology and accessibility. Google announced the Pixel tablet during Google I/O, which is their developer conference, and they talked about how tablets mostly stay at home and they're mostly in a drawer and they mostly have no battery. The biggest selling point for the Pixel tablet is the fact that it comes with a charging speaker dock and it can act like a home hub thing when you're not using it as a tablet. I totally resonated with that, though it did take me a while to decide whether or not I was even going to try this product. But in the end, I was not able to deny my technology addiction, so I went ahead and got it. So let me show you the unboxing, and right after that, I'll go over some of my first impressions. Apologies on the audio quality of the unboxing portion. I did try to cut out a lot of the crinkly, super crazy noises that my microphone was picking up. So here we go. Alright, so here is the box. This is the Pixel tablet box. It's not anything like my Samsung tablet box, which was like super thin. This is a pretty hefty box, and I'm going to guess that it's because there's a dock in here. So today I don't have my pink knife. I can't find it, I lost it, but I do have a box cutter. One thing that I noticed about unboxing the Pixel tablet is it doesn't have those little tabs where you can pull and take the tape off like the Pixel phones have, and I really did need to use a box cutter. I flipped it back over, and now let's lift off the top. There we go. We'll put that to the side, and here is the tablet. I feel a little plastic tab right here that I can lift out the tablet, and we'll put that to the side. There was this cardboard envelope full of paperwork, but to be honest, I didn't read it. It couldn't have been that important, right? So I'll just put that to the side. The dock was at the bottom of the box, and it was just packaged with a lot of crinkly material. This is a speaker dock. This kind of feels like the Google Homes without the screen. It feels like it has a fabric texture right here, and then there's pins on the other side where the tablet connects, and it looks like there's only one port here. It's round, and we'll put that to the side and see what else is in this box. It looks like there's a wire here. So there's a power brick with the round cable. I checked under all the cardboard and there wasn't anything else in the box. Nope. Alright, so we've got the tablet here. Man, the packaging was just so loud and crinkly. And I guess I got gray. Google calls this color hazel, but it's actually darker. Sorry about the lighting. Big G in the back. The camera is on the corner on the back, and let's see how we can attach this to the stand. Oh, okay, so it has some pretty strong magnets here to help you attach. Oh wow, that's pretty easy to attach. So when you have it attached, the screen is at an angle. It's angled at about 70-80 degrees, but don't quote me on that. Makes the screen at a nice viewing angle, and I think this might actually be really nice for somebody who has low vision. And this could be a stand and a speaker all at once, and I feel like it would be really nice to have this. There's some kind of rubber on the bottom edge here. I'm not sure what that's for. I guess for some protection. It doesn't have any at the top. So on the left edge, it looks like it has a USB-C port right here and two speaker grills. On the right side, there's two speaker grills. I'm guessing that's a microphone. And then at the top edge, it looks like there is the power button, and it's kind of inset. And then there's a volume rocker here. And that's pretty much it. So that was the unboxing, and now let's go over my first impressions. First of all, here is a better look at the color of the device. I think this is closer to real life. It's a nice soft gray. I think it's a nice kind of gray, and I'm pretty happy with it. So here are a few quick specifications for the device. It has an 11-inch screen. The resolution is 2560 by 1600. It has 500 nits of brightness, a Google Tensor G2 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and you can choose between 128 gigs of storage or 256. It has a front camera and a rear camera, and both are 8 megapixels. It has quad speakers, and my initial impressions are they're good speakers. They're okay. They're good for a tablet. I think they're pretty decent. One thing it doesn't have is haptics, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, technically, this is a mid-range budget device. It's $499, and that includes the speaker dock, whereas the iPad Pro is like what starts at $799, and the Samsung is like around that same price. So, and they can go much higher. So I guess in a lot of ways they had to find places to cut back, but it should not have been the screen. One thing I do have to talk about is the fact that John from Blind Android Users, because this has those magnets on the back, it can stick to the refrigerator. So brilliant idea, John. Go make sure to check out the Blind Android Users channel. They do some awesome stuff. Also, the setup was pretty easy. I could turn on talkback. I pressed the volume up and down. I actually did not check on the rest of the accessibility settings. I just used talkback. One thing that frustrates me about setting up some Android devices is in the accessibility menu at startup, you can't change it to dark mode. And dark mode is not a preference. It is an accessibility setting that I need. Like I just can't. I can't handle this white blazing screen. It feels like I'm staring at the sun, and it's just painful. But anyway, the setup was actually pretty easy for Android. I was very surprised. It has been a little while since I set up a device, but it asked me if I had an old Android phone that I wanted to restore from, and I said yes, and it took all the apps from my S22 and it put it onto the Pixel tablet. It was not perfect. It's not like iPhone. Android really does need to fix that. It may have been better if it was coming from a Pixel phone to the Pixel tablet, but I was going from the Samsung to a Pixel. So that probably impacted the actual backup and restore process, even though it shouldn't. It did change to dark mode, thankfully, and it took my font size settings. It did not change the display size. I'm guessing that the Samsung screen zoom is very different from the Pixel display size, and that's probably why it didn't copy that over, but it seemed to copy over my talkback settings, at least some of them, so that was pretty good. I'm going to spend more time with the device so that I can give a more realistic review of it. But initially, I just want to show the display size and the font size on here. It is big, but I will have to compare it later with my Samsung tablet and the iPad. I already know that it is bigger than the iPad, especially on the home screen. I also really enjoyed having a fingerprint sensor on the lock button. I didn't know that it had that, but that was amazing. It's so much better than the on-screen fingerprint scanner on my Samsung tablet. Oh my goodness, it's just so much better. I also wonder if there are any talkback gestures with the fingerprint sensor. I'll have to check on that. The speaker dock is good. I will say that I'm really glad the speaker dock came with it because it was very underwhelming for audio. I can't believe that they're gonna sell it for over $100 separately. I don't think that it's worth it, but I'll talk about that more in the review. Those are pretty much my first impressions, and I'll just have to spend some time with the tablet and actually putting it through its paces before the full review. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you're subscribed and you have all your notifications on. Thank you to all the Carrie On Accessibility Patreon members. If you want to support the channel while also getting some perks like a monthly meetup, as well as some extra blooper videos and exclusive content and weekly videos, go check out patreon.com/carryonaccessibility. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bloopers and more incoming. So the difference with the Google Pixel. What is the difference? I don't know what the difference is. Welcome to the end of this video, but it's actually not quite the end. So I wanted to talk about how terrible it is to lose something. just before I started recording the beginning of this video, I had to look for the tablet, right? You do kind of need the tablet to be able to, make a video about the tablet, right? That would make sense, right? I was running around the house for a good 10 minutes looking for the tablet. I couldn't find it. I lost it. Then a friend called me and I was like looking for the tablet frantically while I was like trying to talk to my friend, and he was like, how often do you lose things? And so to answer that question, very, very often. And this is kind of how it is for a lot of my videos where I do different portions of the videos. I'm like, where's the device? Where did I put it? Where did it go? And I'm like looking all over the room, looking downstairs, just looking everywhere. I wish AirTags were so much smaller, or at least somebody would come out with something that was just like a sticker, like a pen friend label sticker, very small. Very, very small. And you could just stick it to everything and just be like, hey Google, help me find X, Y, or Z. That would be great. You know what? Scratch that. I just want a Harry Potter wand and I want to go SEO tablet, and it just comes flying to me. Can I do that? Can I have that? How do I get that to happen? I can't be the only blind person that has this problem. Please tell me I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. I don't know. I just wanted to share that, and let me know down in the comments if you like the end that's not the end, and if you have a better name for this section. But for real, if you're still here, thank you so much. You're amazing, and I will catch you in the next one.